Good, happy Sunday morning, November 29, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's begin. And welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. First up, we're going to begin with COVID-19 updates. There are 6 new deaths announced as New Hampshire surpasses 20,000 COVID-19 cases. New Hampshire has surpassed 20,000 cases of the coronavirus. State health officials said Saturday that 417 positive test results were reported for Thursday and 285 reported for Friday, bringing the total to 20,002. 6 new deaths were reported over the 2 days. All the new deaths are linked to long-term care facilities. They include 2 men from Belknap County, a woman and a man from Hillsborough County, and a woman and a man from Rockingham County. All of them were age 60 or older. The death toll now stands at 523. Of the new cases, 460 people received a PCR test and 242 received an antigen test. The positivity rate was 4.3% for Thursday. No positivity rate was calculated for Friday because the state says it's still processing positive test results from that day. And now let's take a look at your coronavirus New Hampshire key information and data. Let's take a look at that chart right now. Again, there are 20,002 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 13,233,884 number of people in the United States have tested positive. 523 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 837 people who have been hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire, and 266,009 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. Let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where current cases of COVID-19 are. Manchester, 809 cases of COVID-19. And let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where total cases of COVID-19 are. Manchester, 3523. And let's take a look at these 3 charts here. Let's start with the first chart here. New cases each day in New Hampshire. In the purple, daily new positive COVID-19 cases. Orange, new hospitalization, and red, deaths. Let's take a look at this chart here. Current cases in the purple, total current COVID-19 cases. In orange, current hospitalization. Let's take a look at this chart here. Total cases in the purple, total positive COVID-19 cases. Orange, total hospitalization. Red, deaths, and blue, recovered. Let's take a look at this chart here. Positive PCR test rate and daily PCR test. Let's take a look at this chart here. Each group of cases, female and male of cases, and risk information. Let's take a look at this chart here. Infections, hospitalizations, and deaths. Let's take a look at this chart here. Deaths, percent of New Hampshire population, race/ethnicity of cases, and hospitalizations. And a reminder of your common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, chills, difficult breathing, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. How it spreads, and prevention tips. And be sure to stay with the Riley King Network for the latest of your COVID-19 information. New Hampshire sees highest number of COVID-19 hospitalizations since pandemic begun. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Nicole Lally.
Hey, Paul here, owner of Century Roofing. I personally wish to thank the thousands of our customers for supporting our team.
Obviously very concerned as those numbers continue to go up.
Steve Onnen, President and CEO of the New Hampshire Hospital Association, calling the latest surge widespread.
Unlike the spring surge, when it was really focused more in the southern tier of the state, we're seeing community transmission really all across the state of New Hampshire.
The trends are startling. Onnen says on November 1st, there were 41 people hospitalized with COVID-19. The number of infected patients jumped to 73 patients November 15th, and then nearly doubled again in less than 14 days to the 133 patients in the hospital now. Health officials are keeping a close eye on all of this.
We're all certainly monitoring what's happening in our hospitals right now in terms of their capacity. We have not received any reports that hospitals are at capacity.
Hospitals across the state continuing to make adjustments as necessary and ensure that everyone is treated. Unfortunately, many say this may only be the start of a very difficult period.
We are expecting that we could continue to see increases of COVID-19 as we head into the winter months with people being indoors and some social gatherings continuing to happen.
Now is the time that we've got to buckle down and really ensure that we're doing everything we can as individuals to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
And it's important to emphasize that hospitals are not seeing capacity issues right now, but of course everybody wants to keep it that way. So health officials continue to preach to wear your mask, continue to wash your hands, social distance, and limit those gatherings and indoor activities. Reporting in Manchester, I'm Nicole Lally, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Good tips there. Always keep your distance, wash your hand, and wear your mask, everyone. Good tips there. On Small Business Saturday, owners credit customers and community support for keeping shops open. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Siobhan Lopez.
Hey, Paul here, owner of Century Roofing. I personally wish to thank the thousands of our customers for supporting our team.
Small Business Saturday is a day to celebrate our locally owned stores and restaurants. The businesses in downtown Nashua typically see a surge on this day every year as the holiday stroll attracts around 30,000 people to the Main Street area. This year, it's canceled due to the pandemic.
This is the night that kicks off the holiday season. This is the night that people walk through our doors who don't necessarily live in this area, who have made our shop a tradition.
Judgeabelle's Coffee and Bake Shop had just expanded to a new location on Main Street at the beginning of the year.
We cut our hours by 52%. We had a brand new business model for only 2 weeks, and then we had to go back to the drawing board.
I essentially had to scrap my entire business model once the pandemic started going down.
Sweets by Sandy, a one-woman cookie operation run out of the owner's Bedford home, had orders for big events canceled, but adjusted, and with the support of other businesses and loyal customers, ended up having the busiest Thanksgiving on record.
I sold out in 2 hours, and I made over 1,200 cookies for everyone.
And in Manchester,
so many people that come to our shop are local, and they say they drive by all the time, and they never, ever came in. And once they come in, they want to come back in.
Antiques on Elm credits the dedication of its vendors for keeping customers coming back. These owners say it's the people in their communities who have supported them through the toughest times that inspire them to find new ways to thrive.
So many people purchased our gift certificates just to keep us going during the time that we were closed.
I cannot thank my customers enough. They're like family at this point.
I didn't realize what we built and how lucky we were until this year happened.
Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. The Diocese of Manchester announced Tuesday that the Carmelite monastery would close 74 years after it was founded and conquered as an offshoot of the Boston Carmel, and 68 years after it built its current home on Pleasant Street opposite of Concord Hospital. Claremont nuns will decide what happens to their monastery in Concord after it closes. Viewer's Choice, the best chicken tenders. 2020 Viewer's Choice Best Chicken Tenders in New Hampshire. Let's see where those best chicken tenders are. We all love chicken tenders. I love chicken tenders. What about you guys? Comment below and let me know if you like chicken tenders.
Hey, Paul here, owner of Century Roofing. I personally wish to thank the thousands of our customers for supporting our team.
Okay, and there you go. That is a list of the 5 best chicken tender places in New Hampshire. If you agree with that list, or if you think you know where a better place is for the best chicken tenders, comment below and let us know. We want to hear from you. Give the gift of life during Spirit of Giving blood drive. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Hey, Paul here, owner of Century Roofing. I personally wish to thank the thousands of our customers for supporting our team.
Today we are kicking off our campaign with the Red Cross to bring in more blood donations this time of year. We're here at the Blood Donor Center in Manchester, where that mission is underway all the time, but this time of year is truly critical. The organization begins to see a slowdown in donations beginning at Thanksgiving and really continuing through the end of the winter holidays right into January. But we're trying to make sure that does not happen this year. The goal is to have 1,000 appointments between December 1st to the 31st. All you have to do is head to our website, pick a blood drive near you, and schedule an appointment. It is quick, it's easy, and it saves lives.
We're heading into the holidays, and on top of that, we are also heading into cold and flu season. This is always among the most challenging time of years to keep blood on the shelf. And then, on top of that, we're dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. We really need people to come out right now because no matter what is going on in the world, there is no replacement for a healthy volunteer blood donor.
And they have COVID safety guidelines in place at the blood drive centers, so you know you're safe when you come in and do your part. In Manchester, I'm Cherise LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
To give blood, go to WMUR.com/bloodneed2020. You can sign up for an appointment at any of the blood drives happening this month across the state, and we thank you for your generosity.
Okay, and there you go. Very important to give blood during this time of year. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Have a great rest of your Sunday, everyone. I'll see you back here later on today for another broadcast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.